Friends, hello. I hope you all are having a great week. It's Wednesday. We're in the market. Things are still kind of falling apart here in the market. We're still seeing mass sell-off. We're still seeing mass buy-in to other things that people are trying to snatch up right now because they're cheap. I want to talk more about Globalstar, and I know I made a video about Globalstar not long ago, and there's not a lot of new news. There are some new articles that I find very positive, and I'm kind of gonna jump off the last video that I made about Globalstar. So the last video I said, hey, you can hold my head for this if this goes up or down, but I truly believe that Globalstar, and I've been preaching this for like 2 years now, and I think it's kind of paid off here. A little bit slower than we want, but still I think we're seeing a lot of meat being chewed off the bone here, but it's a really big bone. Globalstar is a ticking time bomb. We're seeing a lot of articles come out right now where analysts are aggressively talking about Globalstar, where they're like, listen, this thing is going to pop. And this is such a upside down situation just from this time last year. This time last year, there was a few good articles, a few good things being said about Globalstar, but the majority of it was not like this. So now, obviously, a lot of these articles, let's be honest here, they could be people that are trying to pump it up and get it going to, bring in buys for other people that are, aggressively buying Globalstar. But either way, that's good for us as, long-term investors. So something that just came out, director James Monroe, we've talked about him before, been quite a while, but talked about him. He just bought 200,000 more shares of Globalstar at an average price at 180. I think a lot of people were buying at 180. I bought at 180 about 2 weeks ago. I was like, I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know if we're about to slingshot to a $5 mark or we're going to go back down to a 150. But either way, I went and bought more shares of Globalstar in a different account. It definitely wasn't 200,000 because I'm not a millionaire. It was good enough for me, and it says right there it cost him around $360,000. So we're seeing a lot of this, even when we look in chat rooms. The whole, obviously most chat rooms are always saying positive, bearish things about stocks, but we're seeing this more and more now with Globalstar, where a lot of people are like, I'm buying this aggressively every week, and obviously when we get this market back here, when this market comes back, we're going to see growth stocks really shoot up again, and I think Globalstar would probably be one of your best bets with a growth stock if you're looking for something for the next 2 years to really move aggressively. So a few bullet key points that we know of right now when we're looking at the board here. Here's what we know. We know that the rumors are true. Apple and Globalstar are working together. This deal should just become, thicker and better here. Obviously, Apple is going to keep doing this satellite service with all their future phones, and we'll probably see this expand in other areas too, more than likely. Apple's talking about making electric cars, so more than likely Globalstar will help support those cars in some way with, some kind of tracking service in the cars, cell phone service in the cars, whatever it might be here. Obviously, I'm not going into logistical words here. I'm trying to keep this an ABC video, what we're talking about here, but just so everybody, the common person, can understand what we're talking about, is that this is going to be a very big, broad deal that we're seeing with Globalstar and Apple. And it's going to continue to grow. And now with Globalstar being out in the mainstream media so much right now, don't think for a second that there's not other companies talking with Globalstar. This is how companies get really big. They get a few big deals. They had the Qualcomm deal. Now they have the Apple deal. So there's no reason they cannot keep getting bigger and better deals. I mean, honestly, the Apple deal is probably that's like the biggest company they're probably going to work with. But still, tacking on other companies with Apple would be amazing. So what we're seeing right now with the stock, obviously, like I said, the market has not been bringing us a lot here the past, we're in the third week here. Inflation came out, we're at 8.3, too high. Jojo did an interview. People were not happy with what he had to say. We all knew that was going that way. He doesn't really say anything good about the stock market or, just anything to really please the mass. So We've just seen the market continue to flop down here, and a lot of growth stocks have done the same. Globalstar, we're still sitting at a very good spot here. I mean, if you're new to Globalstar, you may think this is bad, but this 170, I'll take this all day right now. If this is the new low, I'm perfectly happy. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I'm really happy. I think a lot of us are laughing and smiling right now when I say that, because we've been down in the dumps for quite a while. A lot of us were buying this at the 30, under $1 mark. So when we look at this 170, you were like, obviously I would like to see that 1 turn into a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but that's going to take some time, and X amount of time we'll eventually get there. Like I said, friends, these are the things we're seeing right now with Globalstar. Every time something comes out here with the deal moving, and like I said, there hasn't been a lot of new news. They release what's going on, and we're kind of just sitting here waiting now to hear more. And I'm really excited about Globalstar's quarterlies, their next quarterlies that will be coming out here. And really, it's probably going to take around 2 sessions of 2 quarterlies come out here. We're talking like January quarterlies come out. We're probably talking like 2023 first quarterlies come out here, where we really see something maybe change here for Globalstar. So friends, I just want to put that out there and reassure people. I have people ask me all the time, like, I have money, where should I put money? I want to get in a growth stock, but growth stocks are so dangerous, and I really don't know where to turn, where to go. Globalstar is always like my safe bet. It really is. It's always been good to me. I think it's always been good to a lot of people. It's a very slow moving stock, but that's what I like when I invest in a stock. I love a stock that moves slow, because 9 times out of 10 when we invest our money, and I think a lot of you might agree with this, when you invest in a stock that moves very fast, man, a lot of the time it comes down really fast too. So it's a give and take situation, and I'm totally fine with Globalstar just slowly rising here. I like that. I like that a lot. So friends, like I said, not a lot of new news. Volume is just kind of meh right now, but that's kind of across the board right now with every stock. We're just back in a buy market. Last month we had a lot of good movement, and now we're just, it's just is what it is. We're just buying things at this point. So friends, I will talk to you again here very soon. Remember, be positive, be you, take time to invest in your future, friends. Really do appreciate you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye everyone.